Hello there, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. I'm back again with another simple wine review. Let me give you how the scoring works. Thumbs up means I highly recommend that wine. 3/4, halfway means, it may not work for me, but I recommend you give it a try yourself. And thumbs down, get that wine out of here. Again, I go through and I select wines on your everyday grocery store shelves, liquor store shelves, and some wine shops. These are wines that you peruse the aisles and I wonder what that tastes like. So I do it for you and give you my personal review. On today's episode, I'm going to be sampling 3 wines. We're going to Italy, and more specifically, we're going to Sicily. Have you ever had any wines from Sicily? Oh my gosh, I have, back in the day, and I think they're fantastic. There are more and more wines, more and more different grapes outside of the Chianti, in the Chianti Classical region of Tuscany and Sangiovese. Please, please, please explore. Open your palate and explore the many different grape varietals in Italy. So now, we're going to be looking at the brand, or tasting the brand Corvo. So we get that inside of the camera here. Corvo, C-O-R-V-O, Sicilian winery. Corvo Bianco, Corvo Red or Rosso, and Corvo Sparkling. I'll get to what the grapes are here momentarily, but we're going to first, as usual, we're going to pour a wine, and before I give you my opinion, I'm going to taste each and every wine, then come back and tell you thumbs up, thumbs down, or whatever the case may be. So the Corvo Bianco, the white wine, is a 2017, so the harvest is 2017. It is a blend, and the blend comprised of a Inzolia. Again, try to say that 100 times. Inzolia. So Inzolia is the white grape blended with Chardonnay. So I have this nicely chilled. Again, Hades Corker doing it again for me, keeping it fresh. I have this wine chilled. How do you like me hiding behind the wine? Is that pretty cool? I like that too. And you know what? Have you noticed that I don't have a hat on this time? I don't have a hat on. Yeah, I still have that little suntan from the summertime. That's probably why I wear the hat. So give it a smell. Nice and fresh citrus. Peach notes on this one here. Now, first we have to do the rinse. There's the rinse. That rinse is so important. Most people forget that. My mouth is watering. And that's what you miss out when you simply drink the wine. Now we go for the taste. Okay, oh, there's a smile on my face. That's a good sign. But I'm not going to tell you my opinion until I've tasted all 3. So that is the Corvo Bianco, the Inzolia grape varietal, and the Chardonnay. Now we're going to do the Rosso. All right, so the Rosso is a 2016. So the Rosso is fermented in large wooden cask, and then it ages, and then it ages also in the bottle. So your Rosso is going to be a blend of 2 grapes, one that's indigenous to the area. It's called Nero d'Avola. Nero d'Avola. And the second varietal is going to be the Merlot grape, which we all know. So here we go for the nose. Oh man! Now, when you first sneak up on the wine, you get that hint of like ash or smoke, and then it blends in with the dark berry fruit, and with red fruit or cherries in the background, a little spice. All right. So now, as usual, we give our rinse. Again, get that rinse. Feel the acidity in your red wines. You can tell if it's flabby or not. This has some acidity to it, but also you get a feel for those tannins. Nice tannin structure. Not overpowering, but they're right there. Good structure. So that was the rinse. Now, here's the taste. Again, look at that color. How about that? Nice. Deep, deep purple. Beautiful. Yeah, looking at the top, it is more like a garnet. Well, maybe ruby color, around the edges. And then here's the white. The first white, little golden, okay, clear around the rim, but kind of golden color. And now for our third wine, for Corvo, Sicilian wine. This is a 2017 harvest, and this wine is, whoa, did you hear that? Did you check that flash? It kind of scared me too. We're now going to be tasting the Moscato. There's a lot of Moscato out there. A lot of people out there know Moscato, but all Moscatos aren't created equal. You know, some are just sweet for the sake of being sweet. Some are overly fizzy. Some are just light, crisp, and refreshing. You know, and some are still wines. You know, so here we go. The Moscato. Now, as I told you many, many times before, I like all wine as long as it has a good mouthfeel for myself, as long as it has balance to it with its components. It's a good wine. All right, here we go. That's tasty. That's all I can say is that's tasty. All right, here's going on. That was the red stone. There's the taste. A little bit of effervescence. You know, you saw that when I opened the bottle. Nice acidity, very crisp, very clean. Not overly sweet. Has a nice balance to it. But with a little bit more wine, you can look at that color. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, just very, very, very fine effervescence in the wine. Now for the review, the grade. So the Corvo line, you know, Sicilian wines, tongue twister, Sicilian wines come from Italy. The Corvo Bianco, you know, I'm going to give this one more taste. When you speak of a wine that tastes of the soil, you know, the ash, the minerality, you know, you definitely get that. So I'm going to give the Corvo Bianco a thumbs up. A nice, you know, nice dry fruit forward white wine. I mean, just all around crowd pleaser. You can have this anytime. Definitely be great in the summertime, but you can definitely have this anytime. You know, very ripe fruit tasting. Almost get like a hint of sweetness, you know, at the beginning of the palate, but finishes off dry. I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. The Rosso, again, jump outside the box. Try something new. The Rosso, let's give it another sip here. The Rosso, nice mid palate of fruit. You know, that smoke, that ash. You know, firm tannins, like more like medium type tannins. You know, mouth-watering acidity is great. Fantastic food wine. If you want a dry wine, it has the mid palate of fruit. Here's your winner here. Just a simple dry red table wine. Can't go wrong with that. So the Corvo Rosso, I'm going to give that a thumbs up as well. Now for the Moscato. Drum roll. Brrr. You know, I mean, again, as I said to you many, many times, I like a sweet wine as long as it's not just sweet for the sake of being sweet. You know, have some character to the wine. Let's give it a taste. Now, stone fruit, citrus, you know, light, simple effervescence here, you know, bubbles, pin bubbles. You know, I mean, just a very good wine. Not overly sweet, but very right tasting. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up. So guess what? Corvo wines, all three, 1, 2, 3, Bianco, Rosso, Moscato, all scored high. Trifecta. So here's a Wisconsin wine guy saying, as always, let your palate be the guide. If you've tasted these wines before, please comment down below. If you're going to taste these wines in the future, remember to come back and give me your opinion of the wines, and maybe we can have discussion about them. So as always, again, let your palate be the guide, and I'll see you next time when I'm reviewing wines that you see every day. Bye.